All right, hey there. Another leg day in session, or coming up to be in session here shortly. Excited about leg day today because yesterday was kind of like a cheat meal day. Had a birthday party, went out to eat. Feel like I got a ton of fuel for today to go put in some heavy effort. And while you can't outrun a bad diet, I do think I can use the food from yesterday as fuel for today, and get a good leg pump in, get a good workout in. Going to try a couple things differently today. Probably going to spend a bit of time with the leg press, and then work through some of the auxiliary machines, extensions, curls, etc. And then, because I've struggled at the end with trying to do lunges and just being at a point where like I can't walk well, I think today I might try the sled at the end. So curious to get your guys' thoughts if you've ever used the sled as a finisher for your legs. So I'll do a pulling and a pushing. I used to do it a while ago and got a pretty good burn through the legs doing it, but it's been a while. Just looking for something else to kind of help finish, and we'll see how it feels. This week will be the first week in a while where I will have done legs twice in 1 week, or essentially 3 times in 7 days. So we'll see how they hold up. We'll see if I can continue to do that. If I can, it may end up being like a volume day, and then maybe 2 volume days and maybe a little bit heavier of a day, or something to that extent. I don't know how it's going to feel. Curious if any of you, when you do a body part 3 times in a week, do you change it up? Do you do the same? Do you try to do a volume and a heavy, or maybe a superset day? Just curious. So yeah, and then we're getting to that time of the year where it's kind of getting, it's dark when you wake up in the morning, and I find that sometimes to be a little bit hard to get motivated. So also curious for anybody in there, what do you do in the mornings once it gets dark out to get up and be motivated when you don't have that reflection of the sun on you first thing in the morning? So and then cardio, trying to up the cardio a bit, and so try to get some cardio in after the legs, and try to get to that 12,000 steps every day, to see if I can see progress. Feeling pretty good though. Over the last few weeks, I'm down about 3.5 pounds, and so I don't have any weight goals or trying to get to any specific weight, but I am just trying to work on getting to a point to where pretty lean as we get through the holidays, because those tend to slow down things, and you end up going to more outings, and maybe you consume more calories than you normally would the rest of the year. So thought I would try to be a little bit tighter going into the holidays, so that I'm not spending the month of January trying to clean up from that. So but yeah, anyways, curious to hear those few things I mentioned, and also curious to still hear if there's anything you'd like to chat through here on here, so we'll chat afterwards, share a little bit on my theories on how to work the legs from different directions and angles, but let's get it. So I started with this leg press machine. Felt really good. I love the way that it pushed down and swung. but I broke it. So you'll notice after a set or two here, I had to move over to the other leg press machine. So that was why I changed leg press machines. So right here is where I realized I broke it, and so I tried to mess with it a few times, and then being who I am, I thought I'll just do it anyways for another set, and then realized that wasn't going to work. So after I messed with it this last time here, you could see me really struggling trying to get it off the pin there, and then finally get it off the pin, and it wasn't going to work. So tried to do a couple of sets there, and then had to move over to the other leg press machine. Let's go. So truth be told here, I did not want to do this machine. It humbled me so much last time that it's a bit embarrassing to not put much or any weight on this machine and have it fry your legs so much. So all of that contemplation there is just me wondering should I actually do this or not? And then of course the inner side comes in and says, you don't have a choice. All right, another leg workout in the books. Definitely the muscles all around my knees are the ones lacking the strength. They're the ones that give out first. So just continue to work through that. Protein done. At risk of being too real, just curious, have a funny here. Do any of you have a problem when doing legs that you become extremely gassy? I don't know, maybe it's just me, but it's absolutely murdersome sometimes. And today was one of those days. Today was one of those days I just could have left and said, like, this isn't good for anyone, and so I'm not gonna keep working out. However, I just stayed with it. I just dealt with it, and I made sure that it was just gas. So that's my funny for the gym today. So if you can relate, well, go ahead and send me a comment. And if you can't relate and you just think I'm one of those gross people, you can send that too. But I don't know what it is. Maybe I just swallowed too much air. So yeah, so that's that. Leg workout is over. They're pretty shaky. I was definitely struggling with my last set. I am working really hard to be able to do this pendulum squat. I did it as my last set this time, or last workout, as a kind of a burnout. But to all of you that can put 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, whatever stacks on there and squat that, I look up to you. It puts a tremendous amount of pressure on my knees. I guess you can just say that I'm weak. So, humbling experience again, courtesy of the pendulum squat. I will own that thing by the time, or I guess I should say, or I will die. I'm going to own it. It's a new machine for me. Like I said earlier, I just started going to this gym after going to a commercial gym, and I've never worked out on a pendulum squat before. But what I appreciate is it takes all the pressure off your back, and it absolutely fries my legs. Absolutely torches my legs. So I can be weakling 101, and man, I cannot stop sweating. Nonetheless, super excited about the workout today. I would be really interested if any of y'all out there send me any of your clips of you hitting the pendulum squat, especially if you have you know, one of those monster leg builds that can handle a whole bunch of weight on those pendulum squats. I'd like to see it. Give me some inspiration. So yeah, that's my big workout point today. Number one, for some reason when I work legs I can get super gassy. Number two, I'm going to own the pendulum squat. That is my goal. My desire is to own that thing. I want it to be scared when I come into the gym that I'm gonna hurt it. So what is it about you? You know, are there lifts in the gym where you just absolutely feel like, I'm gonna own this? I am intimidated by this, and I am going to own it. So the pendulum squat is one of them. I think for upper body, it's probably the skull crusher. I have never had large arms. Even today, I think like they're just 16 inches, 15 3/4 inches, 16 inches, without a pump or anything, just flexed. And so I would not describe that as big. I've never been big in the arms, and so I've never been extremely strong in the arms. And so skull crushers have always intimidated me because I've always been nervous that I'm gonna snap myself, my tweaks and that. So that's my upper body movement that I'm trying to own, and lower body is gonna be pendulum squat. So that's that. That's another day, another dollar paid into the bank of muscle building. And yeah, anyways, you know, feel free to hit me up in the comment section. And again, I'll just keep throwing it out there. If you want to work out someday, hit me up. Let's figure it out. Let's do a workout. Especially if you're an older guy. I guess I'm old now, over 40, and you want to just hit the gym. Let's do it. Let's have fun. We could record it, throw it on here, and yeah, have a good day.